Hey y'all, how's it going? It's your girl Sammy, Millennial Sam, back with another video. Tonight, y'all, we're doing another walk and talk video. And like I said, at night. So, just taking a nightly walk. I've been at home all day. For those of you who don't know, if I haven't mentioned already, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3. And I've been at home with the kids all day, every day, all the time. So once their dad got home and everything and decompressed a little, I just like, honey, I can't take it no more. So I was like, child, let's go for a walk, because I just need to clear my head and decompress myself and just unwind for real, give my emotions and my mind some time to breathe and get some air, things like that. At first I wasn't gonna do a video, but something was just pulling on my heartstrings, like, that something, God has been leading you to do this. And so with that being said, act upon it. If you have a feeling that you're hesitant on and it was like, girl, no, don't worry about it. No, do it. So cause it's like, I know I'm in my feelings a little bit. For a brief second, I was emotional. Cause sometimes we take a walk, if you know, baby. Listen. So I just want to share this journey with y'all, because I know there's somebody out there who understands and gets where I'm coming from when I say this. Like, for those who feel like nobody gets them and understands them at all, like, just completely disregarded, disrespected, disoriented, just dissed, honey, just feeling like a non-motherfucking factor, like Evelyn said, just feeling like a non-motherfucking factor. But no, you are very much relevant and valid in God's eyes, and that's just where we are now, honey. Because part of me was thinking, like, should I just cry? Do I really need to cry? Should I just go ahead and do a one big cry and get it all out and stuff? But it's like, no. This year we're gonna cry less and do more, honey. We're just gonna keep beating our feet and keep going, And if we cry, it's a little bit. We ain't doing a lot of it, baby, because we didn't done enough of it all together. So I just thank God for the fewer tears. Indeed. I just want to reflect back on, like, this is definitely for my millennials. Is when I say, like, don't you just miss your old self in certain ways? Like, don't you just miss when shit was just like, oh man, just the energy, the love, the going, the always being around friends, always being around family, just always around people, catching a vibe, making good memories. Like, I'm very big on, feeding my core memory with good memories and stuff, because I know that I have been through a lot of trauma, and a lot of people have been through a lot of trauma, and the best way to mask that trauma and to overcome it is to bring about new ones, new experiences, new journeys, things that make you happy. It's time to be happy more. It's time to do more shit for ourselves to make us happy, to make our well-being happy. If your lifestyle and your circumstances aren't up to par to where you're comfortable and happy where you should be, it's okay. God has a plan for you, and it's coming. It's coming, and we just got to remember to stay diligent and patient, and just know that whatever our mind, heart, body, soul desires, God knows about that. And if you don't feel like He knows, or don't feel like it's being recognized or anything, let it be known so He can confirm as well, and we just go from there. We have to think about Everything that has happened in the past has happened. Like I told my brother, we wasn't on good terms for a little bit. So this year, you know, I tried to call him and everything. He didn't want to talk. He didn't answer or hit me back for real. But I had ended up writing him, and I was just letting him know, like, hey, I don't have no animosity or no hatred or no beef with you, my man. I mean, we may not understand one another. Y'all may not understand where I'm coming from, but I'm not gonna try to no longer convince. I'm not gonna cry blood, sweat, and tears anymore to be heard or explained, or to be or for somebody to believe in me. Like, I don't need y'all to believe in me. I don't need y'all to believe shit that I say or anything, baby, because life shows what it is. And that's the best definite confirmation, is that what is what stands. And there is no delusion to that. I'm not finna, you know, piggyback off some shit like, oh, all the times, you know, we shared and everything, and that it's gonna always be this way and like that. No, sometimes you have to unlearn certain things, because something you thought was good for you, and the way people had you under their hypnosis into thinking that the way that they was treating you and loving you was just the best, and that it was the ultimate thing, and that they really just had you full-fledged wrapped around their finger, you know. And it's just time for us to detach, remove, and detoxify and become unhypnotized from those who are trying to keep us under their hypnosis to go along with their fake party, baby. Sometimes you be the only people that believe in phony people. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to give they ass the benefit of the doubt, baby. And you be trying to keep it real with them and get them to be real with themselves and anybody else, but you can't do that, honey. It's not them. What they do and how they act and everything is what works for them, honey. When people have a method and a strategy of how they perceive people, how they, you know, how they pursue them and what their intentions are. Like, everybody has a motive, you know. And this year, I'm saying this because I'm a millennial that's turning 30 years old this year, and I'm just letting you know now, baby, the 30-year-old me is not playing, honey. She just not playing, baby. We grown now. We're grown as fuck now. So it's just like, you know, undoing some things that wasn't right and unlearning some things that wasn't good for you. It's just like, wow, it's a hell of a withdrawal. It's like literally a withdrawal from any drug. Like, child, please. You think going a day or so without smoking or something, you know, will piss you off. Child, please. Imagine your whole life being completely opposite of what it used to be. Like, everything, honey. Imagine being the great host. You're the center of attention. You're the main one. You're loving. You're bubbly. You bring a good vibe and energy. You have a very attractive light and aura. Your beacon of light is just so fucking extreme that you gotta be careful who you attract towards your light. You know what I mean? Might be a mosquito, baby. So with that being said, sometimes you gotta shine your light in the shadows, babe. Sometimes you have to do that. Okay, that house for rent from Clover. Yeah. I can't wait to be a homeowner. I'm tired of apartments and shit. But it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet growing up, actually having to think and do like an adult for real. As far as characteristic qualities go and your maturity levels, honey, you gotta set boundaries, baby. You can't let everybody in your house. You can't even let everybody know where you stay, baby. Only the delivery drivers. Shit, barely them. You know, and you just can't have a lot of friends. You can't have a lot of people towards you, especially when you feel like you're one of those people that no matter how much good you do and no matter how much you try, you know, people still will give you a hard time and they will play with you and they will try you, honey. Don't get shit twisted. Even good people, good innocent people. I mean, seriously, my grannies couldn't do no wrong. They was as innocent to me as a baby bird, bitch. I ain't lying. They was as innocent as a baby bird. And I just, you know, the love that I have running through me is not the love that I want to have, because I still have too much trauma and emotional baggage that has now compromised my way of expressing myself and having patience at times. And I want to have the patience and kindness and excrete the love that my grannies gave me. I don't really want to express the love that my mother gave me, because my mother did not love me the way that she should and that I wanted her to, and the way that I know she tried to at one point. People forget to put that out there. Even if you and your mom ain't on good terms and stuff, please just do a really good scan of your timeline throughout life, just to see, you know, give things some thought and evaluate. And you have to give credit where it's due, because this is a person you love unconditionally. And if you feel rejected you by your own mother that birthed you, you know that can't be right. So some things are just beyond you, and we have to learn to not take that shit personal anymore, baby, because some things, the hatred, the trauma and stuff, and generational curses and bad blood, a lot of times we are born into just that, honey. And for those of us who survived it, hoorah. You know what I mean? I'm here with you, baby. Congratulations. It's been a tough battle, you know, because a lot of us millennials didn't make it, you know, from my generation. They either didn't make it or they grew up and they got totally fucked up. But for those who actually became successful and is living their best life and doing great, congratulations as well, sweetie, because we don't do no hating over here. What's for you is for you, and what God has for me is for me, and I'm okay with waiting my turn for me. But we don't work on getting our mind, body, and soul right, for sure, to be able to be ready to accept God's blessing. But he wants us to work on ourselves first. We got to do a little homework. You know, we just got to do a little shaping. But he wants us to do our homework first, you guys. He wants us to do our self-work, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever has to be done, especially even our lifestyle, the things that we consume, the things and people that we are around. Some of that shit gotta go. Some of those people, places, and things gotta go. Some things you're just naturally aren't gonna be attracted to and amused by anymore. And that's perfectly fine and okay and normal. I'm here to let you know that now. If you outgrow people, places, and things, it's normal. It's normal. Let God grow you. That's what happens, baby. You need to trust God process and stop looking at everything like you stuck in the house looking out the window watching the other kids play, and you feel like you're being a kid that's being unfairly treated, and you're like, God, I want to go out and play. I want to go outside and play with my friends. But you have to let God protect you, sweetheart. You're his child. He has to protect you. You're not gonna always get to go outside and play. There's a time and place for everything. Trust his timing. He'll set the mood for you. I promise. You know, he knows what you yearn for and want and deserve. If you with a shitty partner, honey, he knows it. If you battling a lot on the inside with your emotions and stuff, and PTSD, depression, anxiety, bipolarism, schizophrenic, etc., he knows it. He knows it, honey, and he's gonna work on you and fix you. And it's just gonna take one day at a time, babe. It's not gonna happen overnight. But I feel so different. I feel so reborn again, don't you? For anybody who is hitting like this point in their life where they feel like they just completely changed on the inside. And once you changed on the inside, everything around you had changed. Everything around you on the outside changed. And then you began to change. You was around a lot of snakes. You was around a lot of demonic people. You was around a lot of monitoring spirits. For those of you who don't know what a monitoring spirit is, that just a motherfucker who really ain't got good intentions of being in your life. They're being a spy. I call them spies, but monitoring spirit, same thing to me. But yeah, honey, they're spies. But yeah, babe, they are spies. And they're miserable, baby. And they have a demonic spirit inside of them you feel me? It just doesn't make sense. It be your own flesh and blood. It be your best friends. It be the closest people to you. It be the people that you were really trying to, have a bond with. And out of nowhere, some dumb shit. And you just like, what the fuck? Like, people just flipping out on you out of nowhere, honey. You don't know where certain drama came from. Just starting drama, spreading rumors. You know what I'm saying? Making up lies, honey. Trying to beat you mad. Offending you, disrespecting you, trying you, and playing you. But then when you ain't hip to that and you catch on and come to their bullshit, they want to beat you mad and break off with you like you're the bad guy. Knowing that they was the ones who didn't have good intentions from the jump. They came to kill, steal, and destroy, honey. Or try to sabotage, for that matter. And you done smelt them anyway. But you didn't try to give them the benefit of the doubt. You ever get a feeling like, because who that person is, you got a sense of feeling, but you still had to be like, I don't know, but we'll see, child. And you don't mind. You might even say some shit to the point where you're like, you gotta check that, and you'd be like, I don't know, because we haven't talked. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you come from. Sometimes you have to question. Sometimes you have to question, honey. Sometimes you have to let people know that the timing and the randomness and where were you and where have you been all the other times, and you just pop out with something. Nah, boo, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So guess what, baby? I don't have no more close friends. I don't have any close relatives. I just have my 3 kids and the father of my children. And that's enough for me. That is enough for me. That's all I need. I don't have everything I want, but I have everything I need. And everything I need is what I want. Because I need and want my kids. I need and want my baby daddy. I mean, I can live without him. Like, I ain't desperate. But as far as family goes and who is in my circle, those are the only human beings I'm dealing with at this time. I'm just in my life, baby. I'm just in my life. I'm just in my life, and I just thank you, God, for protecting me. I just thank you for the boundaries that had to be set. It's, oh damn, whatever that is, it smells nice. It's like someone's doing laundry. It's crazy, the nose. But yeah, just thank God for what he's doing. Okay, I know it seems unfair, I know it's confusing, I know it's emotional at times, but we're getting there. You're gonna get there, I'm gonna get there, we're gonna get there. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Like I said, just one day at a time. Things will come to pass. New and better opportunities will come. But you just got to know when God is really trying to get your attention. And, of course, you ain't going to really recognize your breakthrough and your elevation. You're not going to recognize it because you have to be open. You have to be open to receive God's blessing when he's trying to throw you a bone. You know, it's just something to think about. Because even you can get too engulfed in your own situation that you forget about the outside world or your life altogether, because you didn't literally dedicated your mind, body, and soul and time to your lifestyle, and you wish you had more for yourself. Not only do you wish you had more for your family and stuff, of course, you will always want to give them more. You can never give them enough. But you yourself, you and yourself, not I, but you just got to be open to receive God's blessing, and to remember that there is always multiple opportunities out there, and that the world is still bigger, and there's plenty more of everything. Okay, God will elevate you and push you into new directions. He can put you back on top. He can put you right back where you belong. But you're going to have to take the initiative. You might have to put in a little effort. At least try. Even if you feel like, I don't want to break any rules. No. You're not breaking any rules. You're not breaking any rules if God gives you permission. If God gives you permission, you're not breaking any rules, sweetie. If it was set up for you and you feel like it, even though looks can be deceiving and stuff, you know what to trust for your greater good. You know what's better for you. But honey, I have made it back home from my walk. Thank you guys for listening to me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully I inspired and gave some insight and motivation to someone else, you know. But till next time, sweetheart, I'll be trying to upload more and, you know, possibly get more legit with this whole video thing and YouTube creator content thing. But right now we humbling, baby. We chilling like a villain. But I enjoyed you guys. I love you. Until next time, peace, Millennial Sam.